Lakers News Today. Welcome to the Lakers News Fan Portal, your ultimate source for everything purple and gold. We've got some massive news brewing in the NBA, and it directly involves our beloved Los Angeles Lakers. The latest buzz around the league is heating up, and it's all about Trae Young. Reports are intensifying that the Atlanta Hawks are, in fact, open to trade discussions involving their star point guard. This isn't just idle chatter. Sources close to the situation are indicating a real possibility of a move, and guess who's at the top of the list of potential suitors? That's right, your Los Angeles Lakers. Now, let's break down what a potential Trae Young trade to the Lakers would mean. For years, Trae has been one of the most dynamic offensive forces in the league. His ability to score from anywhere on the court, coupled with his incredible passing vision, makes him a true offensive maestro. Imagine him running the pick and roll with Anthony Davis, or finding LeBron James cutting to the basket. The offensive possibilities are absolutely mouth-watering. He brings an immediate infusion of high-level scoring and playmaking that could elevate our attack to another level. We're talking about a player who consistently puts up big numbers in points and assists, and that kind of consistent offensive firepower is exactly what the Lakers could use to take the pressure off our veteran stars. However, as with any major acquisition, there are always considerations. Trae Young's defensive struggles are well documented. If he were to join the Lakers, our coaching staff would need to devise a defensive scheme that could mitigate his individual defensive shortcomings. But the upside offensively is so significant that it might be a risk worth taking. The Lakers roster would need to be meticulously built around his strengths, ensuring we have the right complementary pieces, especially on the defensive end, to cover any potential gaps. Think about the spacing he would create. His deep shooting range would open up driving lanes for LeBron and give AD more room to operate in the paint. It could truly transform our offensive identity. This potential move signals a clear intent from the Lakers front office. They are committed to putting championship-caliber talent around LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Whether it's via trade or free agency, the team is actively exploring all avenues to improve. A player of Trae Young's caliber doesn't become available often, and the Lakers are smart to be doing their due diligence. This could be the kind of blockbuster move that shifts the landscape of the Western Conference. The coming weeks will be crucial as we watch how these negotiations unfold. Will the Lakers be able to put together a package that entices the Hawks? What assets would they be willing to part with to secure a talent like Young? These are the questions on every Lakers fan's mind right now. Dude, I'm freaking out with these rumors of the Young coming to the Lakes. Seriously, just imagine the mess this kid was going to do in our team's attack. I know there is a crowd that is kind of like this with his defense, but let's be honest, what he brings on the offensive side pays too much. We are talking about a guy who throws from anywhere, who has an absurd court vision and that creates plays like few in the NBA. Think with me, LeBron is no longer getting younger, right? He is still the king, but we need someone who can take some of his back weight in creating plays. Trae Young would do just that. He is an elite assistant, which means more balls in the hands of AD in better positions, more free throws to our kickers, and of course more room for LeBron himself to operate. The court would be much more open with the threat of throwing him. And the question of defense? Of course, it's a point. But the team is not just him. We have AD, which is one of the best advocates in the league, and we can bring other guys to complement. The point is that Lakers' attack is sometimes a little stagnant. We depend a lot on isolated plays or individual talent. With the Trae, we would have a more fluid, more dynamic offensive system with a guy who can create for himself and others at high intensity. It would be a watershed. Look, I see this possible exchange as a clear sign that the board is really committed to fighting again for the title. It is not every day that an offensive talent like Trae Young is available. He is still young, has a lot of potential to grow and mature his game. Putting it in an environment with LeBron and AD, with the pressure of Los Angeles, may be exactly what he needs to make the next career leap and become an even larger superstar. I know there is his contract, the assets we would have to send, but in the end, if we want a new banner on the ceiling of Staples Center or Crypto.com Arena, right? We have to be willing to make bold movements. And bringing the path Young would be a bold movement, but with a gigantic return potential. I'm optimistic for hell. Seeing the Young with the Lakers shirt, sending those balls from 3 in the middle of the court and distributing stumps to AD, would be a consumer dream. Let's hope this negotiation is realized. Go Lakers! Stay tuned to Lakers News Fan Portal for all the updates on this developing story and all other Lakers news. Don't forget to follow our channel for more exclusive content and in-depth analysis of your favorite team. We'll be here every step of the way bringing you the latest.